All right, here's a video review for Core Class Cheetor. I think it's still called Core Class, the small little figures. But it's Beast Machine's Cheetor. He's very small, very spindly, very evocative of the Supreme Class one. So we have like the smallest Cheetor and the biggest Cheetor. For a while, the Supreme Class, back in the day, was the tallest Transformer. If you could actually get him to stand, he was just a smidge taller than Fort Max. But whatever, he was not a great overall toy. He was about roughly the size of a house cat in alt mode, though, which was kind of impressive. Anyway, this was a kind of an impulse pickup when I was looking at other Transformers during the sale, during the Eclipse trip we took. But yeah, he's Cheetah. He's got ball joint elbows here. His joints up here lock into the body. I have seen somebody cut those tabs off if you want more posability. But he's got a little hinge here and a hinge here on the back feet. The feet themselves have no articulation. The tail can move up and down. His head doesn't really move. He's got his swords attached, but there he is. Here's a little bitty bone. To turn him into a robot, you go ahead and take the waist part and tab it in right there. And then the tail folds up. You can see there's a tab on the tail that folds up and locks into kind of as the spine of the body. And then you just bring his legs down. You can extend them however you want. Unpeg the arms. Go ahead and pop the swords off if you want. They can stay on, but not unpop them from there. Untab them from the body. I may trim that tab a little bit because it can be a little difficult to get it all the way in there, but it does lock in pretty securely. And then you flip the paws up onto the back of the arms, and they do kind of, they don't clip into place, but they do kind of, actually they kind of do. There's a little tab there that does kind of fit in that slot, but it's not like a lock. It just kind of, it's kind of like, it almost feels like there's something sticky on it. So either way, it stays up. And you flip the Cheetah head onto the back, and then turn his robot mode head around. And there is Cheetor in robot mode. And then you got to figure out how to pose his Beast Machine's legs so he stands properly. And it will change dramatically where his balance point is if you give him his swords here in robot mode. There we go. At least got him standing. But he's got ball joint shoulders. He's got a swivel at the head, ball joint elbows, ball joint hips. Does actually have a thigh swivel, which is interesting. And then 2 knee joints there. And again, his swords can peg together to form a weapon. And then there's a peg on there, so if you want him to have like a spin bladey weapon, you can also just have them as swords, and you can just put them in his hands like that. And they can, of course, like I said, if you want to leave him up on his shoulders, he can do that as well. He's very small. Here he is with Origin's Bumblebee. Like he's taller than some of the small, because he's got such long legs. But just a small little Cheetor, just to have fun with, and just for the fun of it. Oh no, sorry, I took him to the other room, but here he is with Studio Series Optimus Primal. I was gonna put him with the Voyager, just to those are the 2 Beast Wars toys I got when we were on vacation. Well, I guess technically Beast Wars, Beast Machines, but same universe. Well, actually, you know what I'm saying. We got back the other day, and we went up north where it's been cold and hasn't gotten warm enough for all the stuff to start blooming, and then came back home to just like a sheet of yellow pollen, and it's kind of got me a little brain foggy and slow these past couple of days. So if I stumble or mumble or just kind of go on a really weird tangenty rant like I'm doing right now, it's just because, like, oof, even with medication, the pollen is just getting to me. Anyway, I hope you all are feeling well and doing well, and enjoying what's going on in you in the world around you. The fact that a bunch of new Transformers toys are hitting shelves. We just saw pictures, as of the time of me shooting this, Magmatron is starting to hit some Asian countries. I hope he comes out over here soon. I know it's not supposed to be for a couple more months here in the US, but really looking forward to that guy. Speaking of Beast Wars. But yeah, there is, I'm pretty sure it's still Core Class, if that's what they're calling them these days. I don't remember. I don't have the box with me, so I couldn't. Wait, actually, you know what? I do have his instruction sheet back here. It's underneath a bunch of stuff. Let's see if we can't slide this out and see if the sheet tells me. Studio Series 106 Optimus Primal, Studio Series 111 Concept Art Sunstreaker, Cheetor just says Cheetor. It doesn't say Beast Machines Universe Cheetor, and it doesn't say what class it is. Although none of them say what class they are, so bunk. Anyway, he's small. He's the small class of... Actually, you know who I do have over here I can show him with? Where did he go? In the same size class, here he is with Rumble. So, you can see, he's obviously on the small end of this size class. He's on the larger end, just because of his longy legs. But anyway, these guys cost the same amount of money. I like him. I need to get Frenzy. I saw Frenzy, and I'm like, I don't need Frenzy. And now that I'm playing with Rumble right here, I'm like, I need Frenzy. Anyway, there's Cheetor. He okay. I don't know. I wouldn't go on unless you're just really, really into Beast Machines. I wouldn't go like I wouldn't drive to like 6 targets looking for just him. If you find him in the course of looking for other cool stuff and you want him, by all means. But he's not worth I don't think he's worth a hunt on his own. He's not bad. He's for such a small toy. He is kind of fun. But like I said, I wouldn't go hunting him up by himself. Anyway, there is Cheetor from Legacy United. Very tiny. Kind of fun. Okay, bye.